New this morning, the city of Brooklyn Center, Minnesota has agreed to pay $3.25 million to the family of Dante Wright. The 20-year-old man was killed by police during a traffic stop last year. The sum is part of a settlement deal the family struck with the city, which also agreed to make changes in its policies on policing and training. The Wright family's legal team said in a news release that changes are expected to include training on police intervention, implicit bias, weapons confusion, de-escalation, as well as how to handle situations arising during mental health crises. Dante Wright was fatally shot by former police officer Kimberly Potter during a traffic stop. The former officer said that she meant to use her taser when instead she drew her gun and shot him. Potter is serving a 2-year sentence for killing Wright. The fourth January 6 hearing focused on President Donald Trump's attempts to pressure state officials to overturn the 2020 election. Yesterday, the January 6 committee detailed the ways they say former President Trump and his allies tried to strong-arm officials into flipping their state's results. Election officials from multiple states gave emotional testimonies. A Georgia poll worker even stated they all say they were harassed and threatened. The next public hearing is scheduled for tomorrow. New details about the mass shooting at a Texas elementary school came to light in a state Senate hearing. Investigators testified that police had enough officers to stop the gunman 3 minutes after he entered that building, but they never checked the classroom door to see if it was even locked. The head of the Texas Department of Public Safety says the police response was a, quote, abject failure. A bipartisan gun safety bill could be in effect by the end of the week. The bill would incentivize states to adopt red flag laws, as well as enhance background checks on gun buyers under 21 and increase gun trafficking penalties. If you've been having trouble falling asleep recently, you're not alone. A survey from the National Center for Health Statistics finds 14.5% of adults have trouble falling asleep. The survey also found more than 17% have trouble staying asleep. Women were more likely than men to have the trouble both falling and staying asleep. Let's see how people are responding now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Here is today's question. We throw away 92% of these without ever using them. Here's some of the guesses you're giving us. Clayton said sauce packets, Dustin gift cards, and Cheryl leftovers. To leave your guess, check out the question on the Valley News Live Facebook page. We'll have the answer right around 6:45. We're following some breaking news this morning. Hundreds of people are dead after the earth shook, causing serious damage. Plus, one man is in serious condition after his vehicle ended up in the ditch following a crash in North Dakota. And Lisa Green will be in this morning, letting us know what to expect as we head on into our Wednesday. We're seeing the sun rise and the wind calm down. All of that coming up.